Welcome back to the channel. My name is Liz, and today I have a functional core strength and stability workout for you. Because training your core is for more than just having visible abs. It is to protect your spine, prevent injuries, and basically to perform every other exercise correctly, you need a strong core. All you need for this workout are long loop resistance bands and a way to attach them at knee height when you're standing. I'm going to use the hooks on my wall, but if you have a door anchor like this, part of our accessory bundled below, you can transform any door into an adjustable cable machine, hook this up at knee height, and you can attach your bands through this loop here. And one last thing before we get into it, if you are looking to build muscle and get fit from home or while you're traveling or on the go, this is the channel for you. Be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a workout. Let's go. All right, so setting up this workout, again, I'm using hooks for majority of these exercises with a long loop arrangement. So with your door anchor, you're going to feed one end of the resistance band through that loop, put the long end through the short end, and then you have a long loop like that. So that's how you can put multiple bands in the door anchor and have variety, choosing a different resistance for different exercises. That's one of my favorite things about the door anchor. So set that up, but our first exercise is a really good priming exercise. We're gonna sit down, heels in the ground, bend in the knees, straight spine, grabbing a band at shoulder width, having that band on our shins, shoulders down, and we're just gonna move back slowly. Feel your core turn on. We're just gonna engage the muscles, see what it's like to turn on the core with a proper straight spine. And only go back as much as you can so that you can still come back up. So it's not a crunch. We're leaning back, feeling that point where our core is on, we feel that burn, but we can still come back up, still in control. We're not losing our balance. We're not falling down to the ground. Good. All right. Now we're going to move to the door anchor for our first exercise there. I want you to turn perpendicular to your door anchor. Same position with our knees, or with a bend in our knees, heels in the ground. Move away from the door anchor so that there's tension when you're holding the band like this. Lean back to that point where we just found that comfortable point, and we're rotating against the band. So go from the center point to a rotation. Good. If it's too easy, move away from the door anchor, okay? But I still want that lean back so your core is on for the entire movement, only going from the center point to rotation. Good. Let's do that from the other side. So I'm going to use the door anchor so I can actually do the other side. And if you're limited on space, you don't have to hold the end of the band. You can hold anywhere on the band and just create the tension that you need. So just make sure that when you bring your hands to center, there's tension on the band for you to pull against. So we're here, rotating, moving both of our shoulders in this leaned back position and rotating slow and controlled. Good. Good. All right, let's drop the band. We're gonna do a dead bug. And in this variation, we're not gonna use any bands. I want you to bring both of your knees up above your hips, both of your hands above your chest, and we're gonna push our palms into our knees and push our knees into our palms, and then slowly let go. And just do intervals of like 5 seconds. Push your knees into your palms. and let go. Push your low back into the mat. I don't want any gap between your low back and the mat. Okay, we're here, we're proper form. Pushing, pushing, pushing. It's very intense. Let go. Good. All right, now, same kind of movement. We're gonna grab our band. We're gonna do a dead bug, but this time, instead of pushing, we are pulling. So we're grabbing our resistance band, having tension on the band, and we're gonna pull the band up over us. Same position. Now I just want you to extend one leg at a time. So pulling against the band, I want there to be tension. I want your core on, legs extending as far as they can go while keeping your low back on the mat. You got it. Keep going. Good. All right. Let's sit up. We're going to do another body weight exercise and alternating pike leg lift. So I want you to sit straight legs, pointed toes, and hunching over, hands on the ground. Just focus on lifting one leg very slightly off the ground. One leg at a time, using your lower core, low abs, and hip flexors. And you can use your hands as like a counterbalance, so it really helps. The more you hunch over, it helps you'll feel your core turn on to lift that leg. Very small motion. Good. Good. Next, we're going to go to our resistance band and door anchor. I'm going to switch this band to over here for a bear crawl. So you're going to put the band across your hips. A bear crawl is tabletop position, hovering your knees. And I want you to just take very small steps with your hands and with your knees up and down against the band. Feel the band pull. I want you to be able to take like 3 to 4 steps forward. Try and keep a very straight spine, like you were carrying a plate of food on your back. Don't shift side to side. Good. Almost done. Good. All right. Whew. Next, dropping the band for a bodyweight exercise. You're going to press up in a glute bridge, hands on the mat. Hold that. I want your left leg to drive in, extend, and come down. So just drawing a really big circle with that leg. If you need to take a break, put that foot on the ground for a couple seconds, then come back into it. But your core is working so hard right now to keep your hips level while this leg is creating imbalances. Good. So that left leg was just moving. We're going to rotate onto our left side for a side plank with the rotation. So level 1, you're on your knee. Level 2, you're on your feet. But both versions, I want your elbow on the ground. Pushing up, keeping your hips up. Arm above you. We're rotating under and then back up. So try and reach as far as you can behind you. while keeping your hips up. I don't want them sinking like this. If you're down here, then move to that level 1 so you can push those hips up. Work your obliques to keep your hips up. All right? Good. And last one on this side before we do the right side. I want you to hook the resistance band on your left foot. We're going to get in a tabletop position. Extend your right arm and your left foot is extended, and then we're crunching in against that band. So move away from the door anchor until it's enough resistance so that you feel the pull on the band in this bird dog. And again, your body is working, your core is working to balance your body, your hips. I want your hips level, your shoulders level. And you're adding this crunch against the band. Good. All right. We're going to do those on the other side. So, starting with that single leg glute bridge with our right leg moving around. So, push up into that glute bridge. Hands on the ground. Push through your left leg into that knee drive. Extend your leg. Come down, crunch in. So pulling your knee in and then straightening out your leg to lower it. Keep your body level. Don't let it fall to the right side. You got it. Done. Whew. Now we're rotating on the right side for that side plank. So again, level 1, your knee is on the ground. I would rather you do that and keep your hips up, keep your upper body engaged, have the right form, than be here and sinking and feeling bad. Okay, I don't want any injuries here. I want you to build up that core strength. Push out of the shoulder. All right, I don't want you sinking down again. I want a strong, straight line from your head to your toes. You got it. Slow and controlled. We're almost done. Good. Now, right leg on our resisted bird dog. So, wrap the band around that ankle. If you want to make it harder, wrap it around a couple more times. Extend that leg out. Opposite arm straightens out. And we are crunching against that band. Good. You got it. Push out of your shoulder again. I don't want you sinking. I want this to be such a strong position that allows you to add that crunch. Good. Ooh, all right. And last exercise is a body weight exercise. So getting out of here. We're going to lay on our stomach. Hands behind your head. I want you to lift up and bring your left elbow to the ground. Come back to center. Bring your forehead back down. Lift up and twist the other direction. So your lower body stays on the ground. It's your upper body that's moving, twisting, coming back and down. So up, twist, center, down. Up, twist, center, down. That is it for our functional core workout. If you enjoyed it, please like this video, comment below how you're feeling. It really helps me out to know what you like, what to make more of. And that's it for me. Have a great day. I'll see you next time on the mat.